Now that we've uploaded some documents, let's go ahead and check out Dojo's AI assistant. Here we can just click the Ask button, or we can click on the Documents AI Assistant button in the navigation panel. This is going to take us to a chat interface where we're able to ask questions. This instance of Dojo has been preloaded with some documents, as well as the few documents that we just uploaded from the IPCC. When we ask a question, Dojo is going to do its best to answer it based upon the information which was contained in the documents that it has access to. So I'm going to go ahead and ask a question about the adaptation gap from the IPCC. So I might say something like, how does the IPCC believe that the adaptation gap will impact climate in sub-Saharan Africa? Dojo is going to leverage a large language model to try to analyze the documents in its corpus and attempt to answer the questions based on that. And so you can see that our response is streaming in, and there are various citations. You'll notice that we have multiple citations, multiple documents are being cited, and while the response is streaming in, we can actually see the details of those citations. But you can see that we have a nice response. The IPCC believes that the adaptation gap will severely impact the climate and consequently the agriculture and food security in sub-Saharan Africa. We have our citations here. And you can see, well, climate change impacts in the form of yield declines. I'm looking to see if any of these are coming from the recent documents that we uploaded, but it looks like there's plenty of information in the corpus as is that perhaps none of those three documents were actually needed to answer the question. I can load this, and you can see this is coming from an IFPRI discussion paper from 2010. We can ask follow-up questions. In the recent 2023 IPCC reports on adaptation and production, do you information that might lead to a more positive outlook on climate? So I'm going to ask a follow-up question just to see if, in this case, Dojo might leverage some of the information in the more recent reports, which I uploaded just now. This looks like cited in IPCC 2001. So again, the benefit here is that instead of just kind of treating your documents as something which you need to be able to search through manually, Dojo lets you ask questions of them, try to find relevant results based upon the information in those documents, and let you kind of treat your documents as though it's sort of a living body of knowledge, which you can query over, as opposed to just something that you need to kind of file away, on a file system or sort of in your digital Rolodex.